Montreal. My name is Nathan Taylor, and I'm a dumpster diver, and junk raider, and thrift store maniac, and you name it. I live in Montreal. I've been here for about 4 years. It's a great city to dumpster dive in, and I would love to be on your show, because when I saw it last year, I thought, man, this is exactly what the world needs. I mean, we are falling into mass financial depression, destruction, lack of resources, craziness, and yet billions of tons of stuff are just going into big old dumpsters like these. And it's up to guys like me to fish it out and make it useful again. So I started dumpster diving maybe 5 years ago because a friend of mine who worked in an auto parts store was told to throw out a whole bunch of stuff just because they changed the brand name. So we went and checked out that dumpster, and then we just did more of it. My very first night I found a working slide projector, I found a mannequin, I found a bag of lead shot, found a chair, found all sorts of stuff, and we just kept going. And wow. So people dumpster dive for a whole bunch of reasons. Maybe you're poor, maybe you're just cheap. I'm a bit of both. Good old-fashioned $3. And a Santa hat. In addition to being a dumpster diver, I'm also an urban explorer, rescued some stuff from some soon-to-be demolished buildings. And I'm also a participant at the Burning Man Festival, which is Trash Art Supreme. Sometimes I go out with dumpster diving specifically in mind, but more often than not, I'm just out for walks, and I've always got my eyes open, you know? Every time I walk by an alleyway or a dumpster, I can't help but take a peek, because you never know what you're going to find, and it's all about luck. It's not about deciding what you want and going and finding it. Although, surprisingly enough, sometimes that works. But yeah, I just go out and keep my eyes peeled, and creates a different sensitivity to the city. You really have a different, it's almost like you can smell it. You have to be able to see the beauty in the trash. These are like cast iron. That is nice. I might bring that one home. That as a society, we've really gotten used to just getting what we want when we want it. And that kind of strips the challenge, and it strips the creativity as well. I mean, they say that creativity comes from limitations. And there's something great about the limitations of just using what you find. There's also this like amazingness of finding things that you could never have dreamed of. And that to me is the most exciting thing of all. Why would you lock up your garbage? Seriously. Didn't find anything that the house really needs, but that's okay. There's already tons of stuff here. This candle holder is actually the inside of this MacBook, and my hat has these keys on it from a keyboard. And speaking of keyboards, this transparent circuit board comes from inside one of those, and it's going to become part of an awesome new lamp. I've also got these moldings that I got off of some cabinetry. It's been turned into a nice picture frame. And over there I've got myself a television that I'm going to turn into an aquarium as soon as I can find the right size tank. So the trash you find often requires a little bit of elbow grease to make it look good. This obviously needs a little bit of a paint. But fortunately, you can find paint too. I've worked as a grip and an electric in the film department, and I've done work on the ramps at airports, so like I'm ready for some physical labor, but I'm also ready to use this noggin here to figure out how to make a whole bunch of junk into something awesome.